So you think you're going to get 151 at MSRP. All right, guys, let me get you some background. So Target recently dropped, or I guess released the news that they're doing this paid 360 circle program, something or other, which is just to sell memberships, just like Walmart Plus and all these other places that are essentially paywalling Pokemon cards. And that's exactly what it is. You sell memberships to simply sell Pokemon cards. Helps your stock price, helps bring in revenue on, just because people want Pokemon. And part of that, I'm pretty confident we're getting the prismatic ETVs out of that. But there's a bunch of other products that said like coming February 1st, only, circle members, blah, 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 and all this extra stuff. And two products on there were the 151 Elite Trainer Box, which is like $400 right now, market price, TCG Play or wherever, if you can even find it. I mean, if you can find one locally, I truthfully don't even think you'll be able to find one locally. For the most part, I don't know if I could, but still, people aren't budging on that $400 price tag. And then there's the 151 UPCs, the Ultra Premium Collections with the Gold Mew card, the Mew promo with him like diving off the, I don't want to say diving, maybe flying off the roof, and then Batman Mewtwo promos. Those are all in there. You get that cool playmat, which you see in all my shorts when I'm packaging videos and stuff, that cool Mew playmat. And I don't even remember how many packs. You get a bunch of packs. And people think they're going to get these at MSRP. I think that UPC is like $500 or $600 too. And you think you're going to get them at MSRP just because Target decided to put a paywall. Do you realize like how dumb that sounds? I mean, granted, it got me to buy a membership because there's hope. I have hope. But let's be real with ourselves. Even if they do a reprint or it's just Target held back stock or whatever it is, even if there is a reprint, do you not think that every single botter and their mother and their father and their brother and their sister and your stepsister and your stepmother and your stepbrother aren't going to be trying to buy this thing? If there's queues, you're going to be, bots chewing those, or bots, what's the word I'm looking for? Bots take up a lot of space in those queues. That's why Pokemon Center queues are like 4 million sometimes, because there's a ton of bots in the queue. You're going to sit in that queue for hours to be left empty-handed, just like Walmart, which is, don't get me wrong, I used to try Walmart. I don't even bother anymore. It's not even worth the time. It's not worth your time. I'm hoping Target's a little different. It's probably not. Target's been doing those 3 a.m. drops on Fridays and maybe Saturdays. They're usually Fridays. And, I stayed up for one time, and it was terrible. Terrible decision. I said, why am I doing this? I have work. I have to get up in, 2 hours to go to the gym before I go to work. Like, it's not worth my time to do that and be miserable. But yet I still bought a membership. They still got their $10.99 from me because, I'm not really banking on 151 like a lot of other people are. I truthfully don't believe 151's coming. We've seen nothing about reprint rumors. No LCSs have said anything about reprint rumors. They don't see anything from distro. And people who usually make leaks for the big box stores, which I would say like 75% of the time they're wrong. Looking at you, PokeNotify. I'm looking at you. They haven't said anything either. Those people that like to leak all your big box, they've been real quiet on this stuff. So what makes you think you're going to get 151? It's going out of rotation in April. I can't see it. Yes, they have reprinted like Lost Origin. I think Silver Tempest right before they went out of rotation. Maybe even Crown Zenith. I can't remember off the top of my head. Right before they went out of rotation, and everybody was pissed. But do you really think they're going to do that with 151 when they're just hammering Prismatic with reprints? They still need to reprint Destined Rivals, Black Bolt, White Flare, Mega, Phantasmal. They can't even get Ascended Heroes right. I mean, their release SKU, they had 2 SKUs for release, a 2-pack and a 3-pack blister. And it was either the 3-pack, one of them got delayed to the ETBs. So now you're getting whatever, 2 packs on release day? Like what? Just move the whole release day back a month, release the ETBs, 3 packs, and the 2 packs all together. You know, let's not make this an absolute shit show. Let people get packs, you know? Like, if I'm gonna go stand in line for 3 hours, which I'm not, believe me, I am not gonna do that. But if you're gonna go stand 3 lines and out, you know, if you're gonna go stand in line for 3 hours, at least let you get, you know, like 10 packs. Come on, man. Like what? But nah, I truthfully don't think 151 is gonna be available. I don't think there's a reprint. I think it was a glitch or an error or something like that that happened on Target. I don't think they're restocking it. And if they do, good luck, because everybody wants it and there's not going to be enough to go around. I will admit, when when Walmart does those Walmart Plus only drops, you do have a way better shot of hitting if you're like the first person to immediately click the link. Is that going to happen? I truthfully don't know. Nobody knows what to expect. I do believe we will get the prismatic ETBs. There's a bunch of other stuff on the list that showed up. I honestly don't remember off the top of my head. I posted it in the announcements in the Discord tab, or in my Discord in the announcements tab. I listed a bunch of stuff that had popped up. If you want to check it out, join the Discord and you can take a look at it. There's links for all of them on for Target, yeah, and the paid membership. But like I said, I don't think we're getting 151. Prismatic, yes. ETBs, I could 1,000% see it. 151, not a chance. I can't see it, especially now with all the stuff they need to reprint. And then don't get me started on Ascended Heroes. Ascended Heroes, I think there's going to be increased demand on Mega Dream because Ascended Heroes is a shit show, an absolute shit show. But I really think you got something else coming for you if you think 151 is going to be available at MSRP. It's just not happening. I mean, come on, man. 6 packs, the booster bundles are going for like $110. Like, come on. Come on. Really? You think that's going to go back to MSRP 2-3 months before it goes out of rotation? You really think that? I mean, they would have had to have withheld 1 billion booster bundles, and they're going to release them all at once to even get near MSRP, and it's just not going to happen. They literally can't do that. They'd rather just keep pumping out that Prizzy. Give me that Prizzy. They just want to keep pumping out that Prizzy. That's just what they're going to keep doing, I guess, and they're just going to ignore everything else. You know, we can still use more Surging Sparks, Twilight, like all these sets, Temporal Forces, Twilight, Stellar Crown's ass, Shrouded Fable's ass. Just putting that out there, sorry. Surging Sparks needs it. I mean, to be fair, Prismatic still needs reprints, but I truthfully don't think we're going to see MSRP for, you know, ETBs, bundles, and some other stuff. I really don't think we're going to see MSRP for them. What's after Prismatic? Journey Together, could it use a reprint? I guess. I mean, it's not at MSRP yet, so yeah, probably. But would you rather reprint Journey Together or literally any of the other sets I've already mentioned? Destined Rivals, Black Bolt, White Flare, you know, like I would pick almost every one of those sets before Journey Together. So they have a huge backlog of sets they need to catch up on. They have announced reprints for Prismatic, Destined Rivals, and Journey Together bundles, but it's just not enough. And we're not going to get 151. I just don't believe it. I mean, if you're holding out hope, best of luck to you, but don't be upset when it's gone before it even came. That's all I got for you guys. If you liked the video, smash that subscribe button. You know, it's sponsored by me, Joe, Max Packs. We have a Discord. Join the Discord. Check out our website. Get yourself some Japanese and English Pokemon cards. If you're looking to sell 70 to 80% sealed Pokemon, hit me up on Instagram or Discord. I can pay PayPal GNS, or afterwards I can basically sell you. Whatever works. All right, this is Joe, dipping out.